Oh, hello. Hello, live viewers. Hello, Daily Briefers. It's me. It's me, Jake. Welcome aboard. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday the 20th. Tuesday the 20th, September 20th. It's Tuesday. I'm Jake Johannsen. And here we go. I got today's Bible story all picked out from the Children's Bible. I got the magic hello mirror. I've got my stars enabled. I can't tell if anybody's watching yet, but what are you going to do? I had a nice morning today. Be the first to comment on this video. No one is being the first. It looks like nobody's watching still, which is weird. Oh, there's two people now. So had a little walk to the beach today. Went swimming with my friend Frank from Jiu Jitsu. That was great. Cindy, greetings to you from back home in Wisconsin. Still working through it with our daughter and our college choices. She actually mentioned UW-Madison yesterday as an example of a school that she might like to go into, but not that school. Rachel, happy Tuesday. Jen, you're here. Unbelievable. Are you in the car driving home? Please be safe. Please be safe. I'm here drinking this. Oh my God, I realized that I had this. I ran into a friend the other day. To Talk Like an Accountant Day. Well, Ouija, welcome aboard to Talk Like an Accountant Day. I ran into a friend who works at Mudwater, and I realized that I had some Mudwater, and I'm having a little bit of a sip. It's okay, but it's no coffee. It's no coffee. Keith, greetings to you in Florida. I hope you're sending some undocumented workers our way. Gosh. Yes, Cindy, I get it. UW-Madison is great. It's a great choice. I don't think that that's where she's going to wind up, but we'll see. We're narrowing the list down. Jen, you're working from home. I'm working from home also, if you call this work. Sometimes I think I could do a reframe or a zoom in or something. See, is it nicer to have my head big like that? I don't know. Some people like to watch my hands move around. I do know that that's a thing that can happen from time to time. Oh, little coughing. Not the COVID. God, Lady Jerry was talking about something she heard about long COVID on the radio today. Oh my God. You do not want the long COVID. Can't wait to get some more vaccines. That's what I'm loading up on it. So anyway, it's Tuesday, Bible story day. I can tell you about my trip to swim in the ocean with my friend Frank. Wonderful, refreshing, still not cold. It's still just nice, nice beach weather, nice swimming weather. And he is interested in going into the summer. You haven't been around for a while, Cindy? Yes, everything has been good. Everything's going well. It goes down, goes up, goes down. That's how things go. But generally, it's a little bit of a positive time right now. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm going to go out to Ontario, California over the weekend on Saturday night. I'm going out to Ontario to Christella. My friend Christella Alonso has invited me to come along and do a couple sets on her shows out there for this Saturday, the 24th. And so I'm going to go do that. So I'm excited about that. I'm preparing for my gigs at Stir Crazy in Phoenix, and then also in Richland, Washington, and Wenatchee, Washington. All those are coming up. And getting ready to celebrate my anniversary, 20 years anniversary, married to Lady Jerry. We're talking about where we're going to go, what we're going to do. Give you a hint. It's not going to be London and Barcelona. That was a plan, and we've retooled that plan. We're going to stay local because we got to help our daughter out to apply for some colleges. Got to fill out that FAFSA. Ugh, not excited about it, but I got to do it. Jesus walks on water. It's a big one this week, everybody, from the Children's Bible. Jesus walks on water. Now, we hear we've known about it for a while. And of course, this is the highly abridged children's Bible version of the story. But look at this picture. It's Jesus walking on water on a pretty stormy day. Um, so here we go. Jesus told his disciples to go ahead of him by boat across the Sea of Galilee. They spent a lot of time around the Sea of Galilee. You know that. While he sent away the crowds that had come to hear him and to get my attention. I don't have time for that during this Big Bear Lake, supposedly. I have a feeling it's some BS jackass. When everyone had gone, Jesus was a little way up the mountain to pray by himself. He went a little way up the mountain. Likes to do a little self-pray, lonely self-praying. That evening, a strong wind began to blow, and the boat carrying the disciples was tossed and buffeted by the waves. Buffeted sounds a little gentle. I would have gone with battered, Children's Bible. The harder they struggled to row toward the shore, the more swiftly their little boat was swept off course. Ugh. Knowing they were in distress, Jesus went to them, walking on the surface of the water. Now, wait a minute. He was a little way up the mountain, but he comes down the mountain to the water because he knows they're in distress, because he's got psychic, disciple, sensory powers. And as the disciples saw him approach through the dark, they thought he was a ghost and cried out in fear. "It is I," he said. "Do not be afraid." Jesus, bit angry at being misunderstood. Um, it is you, Lord," said Peter. Uh, "Let me walk to you on the water." "Come," Jesus said. So Peter, seeing Jesus walking on the water, ready to give it a try, Jesus says, "Yeah, bring it. Come on." Jumping over the side, Peter took several steps across the surface of the lake, but when he looked down at the swirling waves, his courage failed him and he began to sink. "Save me, Lord," he cried. Now, this is very familiar to those of us who watched any of those old Warner Brother cartoons where Wile E. Coyote runs off the edge of the mesa and is doing fine until he looks down and then he starts to fall. Well, that's exactly what happened to Peter in this walking on water stunt. Jesus stretched out his hands and held on to Peter. "Why do you not have faith?" he asked. Always a little bit of ball busting. Jesus doing a little bit of ball busting as he's saving the guy, which is way worse, way nicer than his dad would have been in this instance. Then he went with Peter into the boat. At once, the wind died down and the water got calm. The disciples, filled with awe, and said to Jesus, "Truly, you are the Son of God." And also, if you could do that, you didn't have to walk out here and get Peter to go for a splash dunk tank experience. You could have just done that from the shore or in the middle of your pray. And then that's the type of stuff, though, that gets you in real hot water with Jesus. So you don't say that. I know better than that. And I know that you know better than that. But there you go. Jesus walks on water. How about that? How about that for Tuesday in September? Only a few months left in the year. We really got to enjoy that. The minnow would be lost, Ouija. Um, uh, oh, where are we here? Jen, your 20th is in October, the 19th. Yeah, that's just a week before us. We're the 12th. Oxnard and Palmdale. No, we're going to Ontario, not Oxnard. Looks like Jesus is doing a little mermaid breach. Yeah, in the photo. Um, Finding Dory, Cindy. Nice one. Avi, so Jesus runs hot and cold, are you saying? Well, Jesus, he does get a little hot. When he gets misunderstood or the disciples don't have faith in him, he can be a little cranky. But that's Jesus. I also found this book on my bookshelf, Buddha, the graphic guide. But I got to give that a look. I don't know that I'm ready to start telling you about Buddha. There's a Jack Kerouac quote in here: "Zen lunatics, wild gangs of pure holy men getting together to drink and talk and pray. I'm not sure that that's what the Buddhists are doing, drinking and talking and praying. But then again, how do I know? That's beyond the scope of this Tuesday's show. 43 years next month, Keith. Congratulations. Rachel, speaking of drunk tanks, Jake, have I ever been in one? You volunteered to be in one for your kid's middle school field day. That was an experience. When you say you volunteered to be in a drunk tank, do you mean you spent the night in a drunk tank on a Friday or Saturday night? Because I don't think the police actually let you do that. But there, I'm curious. When Jesus runs hot, run. Yeah, when Jesus runs hot, run. And that's when he should have a little dip in the Sea of Galilee to just cool off. You've been in one, Jen. You've been in a drunk tank. People are falling all over themselves to dunk you for some reason. Yeah, man, a dunk tank would be great for Jake Fest. Oh, I see. You didn't say drunk tank. I thought you said drunk tank, Rachel. My mistake. No, I've never been in a drunk tank. And I don't think I've ever been in a dunk tank, which is what you said. You volunteered to be in a dunk tank, not a drunk tank, which sounds more like a dunk tank. Now the middle school field day makes more sense. I couldn't imagine a drunk's tank at middle school field day, but I was going with it. I was yes-anding that shit. But yeah, a dunk tank would be great for Jake Fest. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that. Let's do a dunk tank. I'm not paying for that to rent it. But are we all going to take turns getting dunked, or is it all everybody just wants to dunk me? Um, man, that would be this show. I would have done way less of these shows if at any point there was like 30 people online could just push a button and then I'd be dunked in the water. Although the ratings for this, the viewership, the eyeballs, Mark Zuckerberg would be kissing my butt right now because I bet some kind of online dunk tank. Oh man, I think I could monetize the heck out of that. Late hello, Laura from Boca Raton, Florida. Greetings to you, Boca Raton. I think I've been to Boca Raton. I had a friend who grew up there and would always talk about how just fantastic it was. But I've not spent very much time there. What was his name? Steve Anderson, I think, comedian. Maybe we should fill the dunk tank with tater tots. You know, here's the thing about you don't want to go swimming in a food item. I mean, I'd go swimming in the water, but I won't then drink the water afterwards. That's out. That's out. And, oh man, somebody pees in the tot tank. That's bad. Chili cheese tater tots. Oh, nice and warm. Man, you really don't. I feel like people always act like they want to be dunked in the dunk tank, but it is just water. But if it was chili cheese tater tots, oh man, would you not want to get dunked in that? I wouldn't. Chili cheese dunk tank, even worse. Oh, holy cow. Guess who's here? Ladies and gentlemen, straight from our home dunk tank, Lady Jerry. Come on in, Lady Jerry. We're talking about having a dunk tank at Jake Fest. Have a sit down.
A dunk tank. Is it going to be a freezing one? Hi, everybody.
I've got the mic on my shirt, so you might want to wait until I get back.
Oh, and then say hello.
Yeah, there you go.
Hear a word I'm saying.
Well, they can, but it's just muffled a bit.
Hey, how was it in Jesus Town today?
Today, Jesus walked on water. That was the story today.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so sad I missed Jesus.
It's a big day. Water. It's a big day.
Yeah, that I've heard yeah. Wow.
Peter says, I want to walk out on water with you. Jesus goes, come on. Peter gets out of the boat, takes like 3 steps, and then he looks down, and then he sinks in. He's doing great until he looks down, just like a cartoon. And then Jesus kind of gets mad at him.
Oh, for looking down?
He goes, why didn't you have faith in me? Peter's like, look, I'm soaking wet, Jesus, because you pulled me up. And then Jesus gets in the boat, and the whole storm calms down, which is the whole reason he went out there. Anyway, I'm just rehashing the...
Yeah. They're just giving me the overview. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus, what a guy. Hello, Jen.
Well, evidently, a lot of compliments
Rachel.
On how you look.
Oh. This is a dress that I just have to tell you this quickly because this is a dress I bought in a car park flea market in New Zealand years ago for $10 or something.
It looks great.
Well,
it looks great. Funny. Had you not been wearing it for a while?
You put on a tight dress and everyone is like, this guy.
I'm like that all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I'm her biggest fan. I think I'm her biggest fan, but I'm not. I might not be. I mean, you got a lot of other fans, but
No,
I think I'm your biggest fan.
You were totally my biggest fan. Yeah, yeah. I have to like to bat him off. Um. Okay, so Jesus walked on water. Great.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
What have you come in? What
Hallelujah.
kind of rental deal? So Lady Jerry is taking
The
young
initiative.
Jerry, who's
Oh,
not little Jerry,
yeah.
because Lady Jerry is now smaller than uh,
Yeah.
young Jerry.
Yeah. The young
So
Jerry's taller than me.
Lady Jerry's taking young Jerry on an East Coast college tour to a bunch of schools that she's never going to go to. Nobody's going to go. People are going to go to them, but no one in our family's going. But they're going on a college tour on the East Coast.
Maybe.
Last night, she came in here to tell me about one of the colleges, which at first I thought she was trying to get me to talk Fanula out of going to the college, and then she switched on me as soon as I said, "Well, here's what I'm going to say to her to get her talked out of it." And then she goes, "No, but also it could be good for this." And then,
There's
oh my
one
God.
course there that's good, and they've
Anyway,
got really cool minors. It's Emerson in Boston. I mean, if you want to do communications in sport and political communications, no one wants to do that.
yeah.
But uh Jen, that is hilarious.
What?
Yeah, Jen just said, "Why does Belinda look better after cats than I've looked at my whole life?" That's just not true, Jen. And you've seen my crazy eyes, right? Do you want to see what my left eye does, ladies
That
and gentlemen?
crazy
Yeah,
eyes.
I've got
Well,
it.
wait,
Okay.
hang on. So
Do
you
they
were,
know? Have I shown them what my left eye does?
I think you
before?
might have.
I think I have shown you this
Don't
before.
oversell it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's great.
It's
I love it. You're going to love it.
Yeah,
But
Jen, this is going to put everything in perspective. I promise.
go.
Okay. So you know how this is the eye that was gapy open. It wouldn't shut for 2 whole months. They sewed it shut when we took the stitches out. It almost could shut, so I didn't have to have it sewn
Okay,
shut
so
again.
take your glasses off if you're
No,
doing a
I said
demo.
I'm gonna get to the. I'm
Oh,
gonna get
sorry.
there. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
so
there.
mad.
And then it just a little bit mad, not so mad. And then it didn't blink for 8 months. So it's really been, as they used to say in New Zealand, it was pretty munted. But it's got a really weird thing that it does now. So glasses off. And what I'm going to do, and I know I've shown you guys this before, I'm sure I have. I'm going to rub my lips together, but I'm not going to be doing anything to
like
my
this.
eyes.
That's what you're going to do?
I'm going to look that sexy. Yeah, I'm going to try to look as
Here, let me
sexy
get my glasses
as,
off.
yeah.
I'll do it while
Yeah.
you're doing it so they have something to compare it to. Let's do it looking at each other for a second so I can make sure I got it right. Okay.
Okay.
Now you go.
And I'm not doing anything with my eye. This is just rubbing my lips together. Jen, pay attention. So my eye just, there's
See, what I'm
something
doing
in the
is
nerves in my
I'm
face.
winking while I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's great.
But you're not.
Yeah, so it just squids. So now when I'm eating or talking or rubbing my lips together,
So don't feel bad about yourself, Jen. Isn't that repulsive? Oh,
it's just, here's the thing. Look, all I wanted was for my left eye to work again. So I am so thankful that it blinks, because that, ladies and gentlemen, was really horrible. When I taped it, I think for at least 8 months. I mean, it was just ghastly. Or not when it was sewn shut.
And today you went surfing.
Today,
for the first time, not at our local beach break, but down by the sewage treatment plant, where she really loves it.
Yeah, and there's a refinery right there. I'm sort of like, oh my God. I did say to the surf lifeguard, I said, hey, what's the bacterial count here? He said, this beach is really clean. I said, okay, what about the chemicals? And he said, they don't test for chemicals. I said, that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested to know if that oil refinery over there is putting benzene in the water, because benzene is a huge carcinogen. So anyway, but it was so exciting because down here it's a beach break. It's pretty crap most of the time. I mean, if anyone from OP is hearing,
awesome for swimming because it's
crap.
The ocean.
Yeah, it's the
nice,
ocean.
Cool,
I do love
beautiful
it.
Pacific
Ocean. I do love it, and it's $5 that way, and I can see it, and I'm super. Excuse me, Lord Jerry. You're really in the way of me and the ocean.
Get it.
Don't get between me and my ocean. It's really gonna. So anyway, this break that I was at today, I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want other people going there, but I really love it. And the thing is, I can really surf still, so I can, I can go left on the wave, I can go right, and I like to go right because I'm not goofy footed, I'm regular. But this beach where I like to be, I'm not right at the point where all the,
Regular footed is with your left foot back and
forward.
your right foot forward.
No, your right foot back because you've got the leash on your
Okay,
right foot, and so what you want to do is you want to
that's
get a
regular foot.
right hand lay,
So you can face
wave.
back into the
So
wave.
you're facing the wave, and you can turn up and down the face of it, and was that a good demo? Not really.
So good.
Yeah,
Um,
it was great the Lady Jerry stood up for that because, man, if I'd been still sitting down, you never would have got it. Anyway, I can do it. I can surf still. So I was so happy and I'm exhausted. And then I ate way too much food, so my stomach's a bit sore, but that's all right.
Thanks.
I know. Any more
Yeah,
details you'd like?
welcome aboard.
Yeah.
What an episode. Hey, so you were renting
Sorry.
a car for your big
Oh,
East Coast
God.
adventure.
Yeah.
What's it going to cost to rent the car for a few days?
$618 because
For 5 days.
there's a one-way drop off, and
I
I'm
did
getting
tell
it
you that
cheaper.
was going to be a.
Getting it, yeah, not at the airport, just FYI.
Oh,
Don't because
good.
we're picking up at a horrible Boston airport. We just have to fly in. Sorry if you live in Boston. I know the airport's lovely, but not if you want to get a rent-a-car. But we're not going to. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, so the details are. It's getting, it's taking shape.
So Jen says the chapstick commercial that you do would be great because you'd be winking.
Well, that's the thing. When I first did it, Jake, it was like, "Are you winking at me?" It's like, "No, I'm not. I'm not a winker. I don't do that shit. I don't wink."
Cindy is saying, "Do you do upper arm stuff? Because when you're moving around, you're not having this."
Oh yeah,
shaking.
yeah, and you know how to get rid of that, ladies, because we're the ones who. I mean, men get. Oh, you. Yeah, Jake's got it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's when I do it flat.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
So
tense
there's
it up,
this great
but that's
exercise.
your muscle just relaxes under there. I mean, come on, that's look. When
No,
you tense,
you can get that tight.
yeah, I can tighten it up if I
Yeah.
leave it loose. Anyway,
Yeah, there's an exercise that I do where I lift a weight like that.
that's the old.
Lord Jerry always hates watching it because he thinks that it's actually quite
It's
a
an
big
overhead
weight.
kind
And
of
Jake
press
thinks I'm gonna
tricep
throw it,
extension kind of
drop it
thing.
on my face and my glasses and really if up my eyes. But so far I haven't.
Don't smash your face.
Yeah. Jen says, "Shut up, Jake. I need to hear the exercise." So you get a weight and you're lying on your back. I actually lie with a what do you call that thing? A foam roller from the top of my head to the bottom of my my tailbone.
So she's balancing on top
I'm
of
balancing,
it.
so that's good for my back. And then I go like this with the big weight, and you really feel it. And I have to say, Jen, of all the exercises I've ever done to not have the arm underhang, this is the most successful. So if you'd like, we'll film me doing it on the living room floor and we'll post it and you're going to see it. Would you like that, or does that sound creepy?
Also, Lady Jerry is a genetic freak. She has very low body fat, and she sort of eats whatever she wants. Although the things that you want to eat are pretty healthy.
I'm a really healthy. Oh, I'm super grateful for getting a corporate discount for car rentals. Laura, could I use your
3 weeks at Burning Man was only $800? Wow.
Well, could we borrow it? Whatever your corporate discount is, could we use it? And yeah, please.
I think that would be some kind of fraud, but
right.
What do I know?
If not, Laura, if you feel happy to share your corporate discount, that would be lovely.
What's for dinner tonight?
For dinner tonight, Lady Jerry is making. I am making corn and feta fritters. So I'm making these because I feel like this would be a thing that the kid will really like. So it's little fritters with made with flour, and it has feta in it, and then corn that I'll cut straight off the cob, and then you put salsa with it and avocado on the top, and I'll probably put some cilantro around. Oh, well, cilantro on mine. These two don't like cilantro, so I'm not allowed to put cilantro on.
Sounds totally exciting.
I can't prove that I'm at the company.
Yeah.
At the pickup. Yeah.
Yeah, Jen's getting ready to have their anniversaries. This week.
Yes,
or the week after us.
You get married and a lot of things. Exercise. I mean, exercising just makes me happy. And then the other thing, I had to really do a lot of PT because my back was really fuck from the the lesions
Oh,
on
we're
it.
spilling it out now.
Well, it's just I dropped so many f bombs. So
We have
but
lesions.
I like
Well,
saying
your bones have got.
my bones have got lesions on them, so I've got compression fractures, so my back doesn't. And that's the thing about surfing. I'm sort of quite flat on the board. You know, you're supposed to have
Mm.
the front of your body, like, yeah, up like that. I think I'm more like, you know, I mean, I'm not completely just lying looking at the board. I can lift my head up, and you know, but I do. I do
I
know.
don't know if you can get the full visual of what's going on here. It's pretty awesome.
Uh,
Um,
yeah, it's hard to tell because in this monitor, I think we see more. I don't know what you're seeing, but anyway,
yeah,
I did
it's
show
hard to
them
know
with
for
my
sure.
yeah. So I don't have any lordosis. You know that thing that gives you the curve.
Oh,
Half yeah,
lordosis.
yeah. My lordosis
Oh
is
no, you
gone.
want lordosis.
You want lordosis. Lordosis is
Oh
good.
yeah, I got my lordosis. What you don't want is lardosis.
No, you don't want lordosis.
Guess what time it is?
Oh, are we going to be
It's time for
season
seize
it?
the day.
Seize it.
Seize the day. It's
Okay.
time to seize the day.
All right.
Are you ready for seize the
You
day?
seize mine and I'll seize yours.
That's a deal. Till death do us part.
Yep.
Today's seize the day
Yeah.
is from Emily Dickinson.
Oh, lovely Emily.
Yeah, and it's not a poem.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if it's an aphorism, but
Or an adage.
you can gain more control of your life by paying closer attention to the little things. Right? You can get.
I wanted to do a raspberry. You know what that
Look,
is?
these are curated by Rachel, and so
I know.
I
It
don't want to.
just was your delivery. It must have been your delivery because it's
Now,
really true.
would you like me to read it in the voice of a character?
Yeah, go again and character and bring it home for me. And that's a really hard direction because how do you know what that's going to be? But good luck, Lord Jerry, if you choose your mission, should you choose to accept it. I can't
Come with me if you want to live. You can gain more control of your life by paying closer attention to the little things.
I liked it better with that voice, didn't you guys? I found it more.
If you want to control your life, pay attention to the little things. The big things, yes, of course, everyone knows this. But the little things, pay attention to those fuckers. And that's how you're going to get control over your life. That's what I believe. That's what Emily Dickinson believes. And that's what you should believe. Okay.
That worked for me. What about you guys?
Mm.
Lord Jerry doing a little bit of it was more emphatic.
Yeah.
He had some weird sort of, Eastern European.
Jen wants to know if you do a raspberry, does your eye close? Take your glasses off and let's see.
I bet it does.
Will you close both eyes?
Close both eyes. Okay. Yeah, see, if anything I do with my...
All right, Jen, you're the winner for today. Yeah. Well, we're all winners, aren't we?
Happy birthday, Jen. I hope that was good. I hope you enjoyed that.
Hey.
And, who knows?
So we'll all be back Friday. I don't know. Are you coming on Friday? Maybe.
Maybe I'll
Nobody
be here.
knows.
I might be walking with my friend Jamie. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen, it does. It's crazy, right?
Charlie, you just missed it, but you didn't miss it because you can watch this over and over in perpetuity throughout the universe, both here and on the tube of you. So thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be nice to a jerk.
Or as I like to call him or her, a wanker. Be nice to a wanker.
Yes. And don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what the t-shirt says.
Yes, it does. Happy Tuesday.